To order room service, press 3.
My hotel didn't have any of these, okay? Not only do they not have an automated prompt, but they didn't have continental breakfast. Is this thing on? We still working? Hello guys. Hey, I know it's weird, like, why are you starting a video this way? I just got back off of like 4 days being away from my home without power and stuff. If you didn't know, 2 storms, huge storms, 1 tropical storm and 1 category 4 hurricane came into South Louisiana where I live a couple days ago. It's been a lot of aftermath with power and stuff. We're lucky to be here alive with no damage intact. A lot of terrible things happen to people to the west of us. It's been pretty ugly, but have I got a small crazy story to tell you? Okay, so normally we evacuate, all right? We evacuate, we go to some relatives' house that live a couple hours north inland, and we don't have to worry about hurricanes because who wants to play around with no power and no internet for days at a time? We just did, and let me tell you, we don't want to do it again. We didn't want to do it in the first place, but there was some circumstances that held us here. Anyway, the long story short is I decided to book a hotel around here. I called, well, I logged into hotels.com. That's usually who I use to book rooms. They're owned by Expedia or whatever. Anyway, ended up booking a hotel on the wrong dates. That's right. I remember looking at the news saying, Thursday it's coming in, yeah? Okay, so I need to stay somewhere Thursday night and Friday night. Nope, it meant Thursday at midnight it was coming in. Meaning Wednesday at 11:59, the hurricane was there. So I booked the wrong dates. I had to reschedule or I had to change my reservation and there wasn't anything available. There was like 1 little hotel room available with like, you know how when you're scrolling through hotels.com, it says 3 open, 3 rooms left, 2 available, whatever. So I booked at the last minute at this hotel that I'm very, very glad we didn't get a room in now that we lived and I can be happy. There was the room that we were going to stay at was in this very, very small hotel on the north side of Lafayette, Louisiana, and it was bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I figured out that I could not stay here after they refused me to be able to stay here because they were overbooked, I did not even feel right about staying in the parking lot to call my wife and daughter and let them know that we had to change plans. That's how uncomfortable I felt. Y'all, when I went in the office, there's this little old lady saying, we have no room, we have no room. There's no way she couldn't have been a crackhead standing in front of me, scratching her butt with wild hair and dirty clothes, talking about $40 in her room and stuff. It was something else. Anyway, to make a long story short, the hotel customer service was non-existent. Hotels.com took care of me though, so I'm really, really glad about that. But we ended up having to stay at a coastal area anyway, my son's house, which was much, much better off than our house in general. Nobody got any damage, but it could have been catastrophic. Anyway, I'm glad to be here, and I don't know what to say about this hotel. I know this story. Why am I telling you this story besides because I'm happy to be alive and I like to tell you stories? Because the video that we're reacting to today is by Stranger Stories, and it's about hotel customer service, and we're going to react to it today. Make sure to go over to Stranger Stories channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you like reaction videos and me, and you're happy that I'm still alive, make sure to subscribe to this channel as well. Let's get into the animation. The Fieldman Hotel customer service line. This ought to be good.
Thank you for calling the Fieldman Hotel customer service line. Please listen carefully to the following menu items. Para español, presione 9.
Of course.
For continental breakfast hours, press 1.
Heck yeah.
To schedule a wake-up call, press 2. To order room service, press 3. For shuttle schedule to nearby attractions and events, press 4.
So, my hotel didn't have any of these, okay? Not only do they not have an automated prompt, but they didn't have continental breakfast, they didn't have room service, they sure didn't have any attractions except the hurricane that was about to happen. Oh boy, I would have killed for this type of customer service experience from my hotel.
To report an issue or complaint, press 5.
Yeah, 5. I didn't get a room.
Please listen carefully to the following menu items.
Of course.
To report a plumbing issue, press 1.
Okay.
To report an electrical issue, press 2. To report a heating or air conditioning issue, press 3.
How about neighbors? Bad neighbors.
To file a noise disturbance complaint, press 4.
There we go.
To report an issue that does not meet the preceding criteria, press 5.
It would have been 4 or 5 for me.
Please listen carefully to the following menu items. If your room's TV is turning on and off by itself, press 1.
Okay. So this would have fell underneath electrical, but I guess he's thinking he's haunted right here. I'm willing to think that there's some haunting going on. If the TV is flickering, that's usually how it starts, right? In all the horror movies, the power flickers on and off and stuff. The TV starts turning on and off.
If there's a rhythmic knocking coming from within the vents, press 2.
Dude.
If your room is on the 2nd floor or higher and someone is tapping on your window, press 3.
When I heard the knocks, I always think, like, these headphones that I wear just specifically for these videos, the surround on them is very, very good. It sounded like there was knocks coming outside of the headphone area. Such a good sound effect. And that hand looks kind of creepy. It kind of reminds me of, there's something that this reminds me of. I'm trying to think. A green hand with red nails. God, I can't picture what I'm trying to think of right here.
If you hear a little girl's voice singing nursery rhymes from your bathroom sink's drain, press 4.
That's creepy too. Nursery rhymes in the middle of the night. Little girls had, like, that. I think it was the Amityville where it was like la 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 la. You'd hear that. It's so freaky in horror movies, man.
If it is between the hours of 1:16 a.m. and 3:29 a.m. and there's a woman in blue robe standing in the southwest corner of the room facing the wall, press 5.
That's very specific, and now I remember what I was trying to think of. There was an old school cheesy horror movie that I watched before called Saturday the 14th, and there was a green skinned lady that had red fingernails like this. She was much thicker than this broad right here, but that's what I was thinking of.
Listen carefully. Do not move. Focus on the sound of my voice. Tune out everything else.
Okay.
Ignore the muffled footsteps on your carpet. Ignore the fingers tracing up and down your back.
Oh!
Ignore the heavy breathing in your ear. Do not acknowledge her in any way.
Wow.
Do not move or speak, and she will not harm you.
Really?
Focus on my words. If you have followed these instructions, then by now she will be gone, and you are free to hang up and move about the room.
Thank goodness.
We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused you. Enjoy the rest of your stay, and upon checking out, please accept a complimentary gift basket on behalf of the Fieldman Hotel.
Gift
Thank
basket?
you. Goodbye.
Wow, dude. You know, at my hotel, guys, I would have killed for half of this experience. I would have loved to have any of those options on my phone call. I would have loved to have a stay at a room, honestly. I'm not one of these destiny people, and my wife is. She's like, things happen for a reason. Listen, I'm not saying that it can't possibly be true, but I'm really, really glad we didn't have to stay there, and I'm really glad we were okay, because it was such a fiasco. And looking back at it, there were just a bunch of things that happened along the way that just, it's like a sequence of unfortunate events. It could have been a sequence of fortunate events that got me here back to y'all today, but I'm so glad to be back. I hope y'all really, really enjoyed this one. Stranger Stories, guys. He's awesome. Make sure to check out his channel there, and make sure to check out these videos that I reacted to from him right there. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.